Hey guys, welcome to Chinese Frontiers, a survival crafting game that takes place in ancient China during the time of the crafting of the Great Wall. I'm super excited to check this one out. Let's go ahead and start it up.
They say China was created by a giant man. With a chisel in his hand, he carved the valleys and mountains. And with a powerful swing of his hammer, he separated heaven from earth, bringing balance to the world. In my many years, I've borne witness to much suffering and toil. War, famine, untold cruelty, inflicted by man upon fellow man. But I believe that with every new age, another giant emerges, wielding hammer and chisel, journeying the earth to restore balance. That day, my wagon had broken down on a muddy road. I was far from home and feared I'd have to walk the many leagues to the farm. Until you approached me. You had little to say of your past or where you came from, though it was clear your hands were skillful, even if they lacked purpose. I insisted you join me on my return to the farm. I mused it was the promise of hot food that finally convinced you, but I believe the work I had in mind for you is what truly stirred the determination in your eyes.
Oh my goodness. Here we are. Wow. Foundation started. So this game is going to play very similar to like Sengoku Dynasty as well as Medieval Dynasty, but during ancient China. I'm super excited because there hasn't been actually too many games to kind of tackle this world, you know? And so far, wow. Look at that. That's wild. Alright, let's talk to Unk. What up, Unk?
Ah, there you are. I trust you rested well. It was the least I could offer after the kindness you showed me. Heavens know what might have happened if bandits had shown up in your stead.
I appreciate the hospitality, Yoon. You mentioned you had some work for me.
That I did. My old age compounds an old injury, leaving me useful for little more than watching the world go by. Occasionally, my eye will catch the greatest untapped potential in a certain someone.
You talking about
Which
me?
is a long-winded way of saying the old workshop has been neglected for some time and has fallen to disrepair. My granddaughter, May, has enough on her shoulders managing the farm, and there is no one else I can turn to.
I'm no master in construction, but I can try to help.
Practice is the best teacher, young man. The old workshop is over there. I do happen to know a thing or two about construction myself. Come find me if you need guidance.
Okay, sounds good. So is this the old workshop? Be making some delicious tea there. Wow. This is crazy, man. I can't wait to start building, surviving, crafting. Heck yeah. Okay, Yoon, where am I supposed to go? I can press Control to find outlined objects. Okay, so these are the workbenches and the items that I can grab. Oh, yeah. Someone hasn't cleaned up this place in a while. Don't worry, I got it. Ooh, an axe. Okay. And then we have a carpenter's table, a wood basket, so I can place my wood there once I have some. We got a trestle table. Okay. Now back here it looks like a stone chiseling station for when we start crafting some stone objects. And now we can go to the carpenter's table and see all the different beams and things that we can craft. Okay, so we need to repair the floor. Okay, I need a hammer. Is this a hammer? Oh, I thought it was an axe. No, it's a hammer. Okay, the floor has been repaired. You're welcome. And now that the floor has been repaired, we can talk to June. Hello, sir.
Oh, good work on that floor. Next, you'll want to restore the main structure by building columns, a beam, and walls.
Okay.
You will need to craft yourself a hatchet first. Then you can cut down trees for wood. Once you have wood, you can shape it into logs and planks using my old carpenter's table. You will need clay to build walls, too. A shovel will help you extract the clay, while a trowel is the best tool to build walls.
Okay. So axe for trees, shovel for clay, trowel for walls. Can do. Alright. So with what we currently have, I can craft a hatchet. Oh. Cool. Alright, now we have a hatchet, and now I need to chop down some trees. And what trees can be chopped? I don't want to chop these, like, pretty red maples. I need to chop something a little less pretty. Maybe outside of the walls of this place is probably the best place to start chopping. Head across this nice bridge. And then these are the trees, perhaps, that I can chop. Maybe I can chop bamboo as well. There we go. Nice. Perfect. Do I have to chop the chunks of the tree as well? I do. Okay. Perfect. 4 wood, 5 wood. Oh, tons of wood. Beautiful. And what about bamboo? Oh yeah, I can chop bamboo as well. We're gonna have to cut this back. This bamboo grows like a weed. Oh my god, those are some tall bamboo trees. I just got bonked off the head of a couple of times. Alright, we need quite a bit of wood, so let's keep chopping and heading down this little valley side. And this should be just enough wood right here. And then he said we needed to make a shovel. Can I pick up these stones as well? No. What kind of stones can I pick up? The bigger ones? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. But I need to get to the carpenter station to turn these logs into planks or, like, usable pieces for tools. Oh, wait, is this the granddaughter June was talking about? I think it is. She was managing the farm, right? This looks like the farm. I don't know what's growing here, but it looks yummy. Okay. Carpenter's bench right here. And then let's make a couple of planks. Use the planer. Nice and flat. Gonna need some beams. Maybe a wedge or two. And then we can go right here and use the trestle by adding wood to the basket first. There we go. Then we use the trestle. And start cutting these down into logs that are going to fit the foundations of the roof a little better. Oh, and then they go out to there. Cool. And then with my big boy hammer, it's hammer time. I need my parachute pants. Oh wait, do I need to pick them up first? I do. Oh, I see. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. Let's get the shop repaired. I wonder if he's gonna feed me soon. I'm starting to get hungry already. Hungry and thirsty. There we go. One right there. And is that good? Yeah, we did it. Nice. All right, so we need a lot more wood and then craft some more raw planks, it looks like. Can I take the wood back from here? I can. Okay, nice. And then I can just craft those into planks. So 10 more planks. Perfect. And then get these wooden walls put back up. But what else needs repairing? Is that good? Time for shovel and clay to fix the walls, yeah? How do we make ourselves a shovel? We have everything we need. Go ahead and twist those 2 sticks together, add a rock there, and bada bing bada boom, shovel acquired. And then we need to go find clay, which I'm gonna assume is down by water somewhere. Because clay is usually formed by wetness. So maybe down this way? That looks like quite the fall, though. Down to that river. Is there an easier way down other than jumping? Doesn't look like it, at least not right here. What's across this bridge? Hello, clay. Can I just get clay from anywhere? Nope. Nope, that's hard as a rock. Well, this goes quite far. Where is it gonna bring me? To like a whole new valley? Oh my goodness. This is crazy. This old man brought me here, huh? This is like a bit of a quarry that we can use for stone in the future if we need be. Ooh, some flowers. Gromwell, indigo. Okay, so I should be looking around for some oh, this looks like clay, right? Nope. Looks like there might be clay down by that small river right there, perhaps? I just wonder if there was some closer clay and I'm just going on the journey of a century. They're gonna write books about this journey to gather the clay for the hut back home. I hope there's nothing out here that's gonna try to eat me. What was running around in China during these times? I feel like, oh, this is flax. Sick, okay. And we get flax seeds from it. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure they had like every single animal known to mankind. Wolves, bears, probably some honey badgers, which are the scariest, if you ask me. Hello, you got any clay here? Is this clay? Whoa, a deer. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of hunting too. That looks like clay. Right? If I've ever seen clay, it looks like this. Maybe we need to hit a clay mound? Yeah, there we go. 7 clay. 8 clay. 9 clay. So that's 24. So we gotta look for these mounds. Okay. Cool. I'm probably gonna grab a bit more than 40 just in case it requires a bit more. And then the trowel is used to apply the clay to the house. And this would be a really cool spot for my village. To my understanding, we're going to be able to recruit villagers and do our own thing as well. Right now, we just got to help the old man. He's teaching us the ways. Oh, we can drink here. Oh, nice. I was thirsty. We're about half full, though. I'm hoping the old man gives me lunch. I was going to say a bento box, but I'm pretty sure that's Japanese. Ooh, some other rare flowers over here. More Gromwell, more indigo. But this should just about do it for the clay. I have so much clay now, it's not even funny. Ooh, rice! Oh, that's what all this is growing too? Oh. Hell yeah, what a pretty little waterfall too. Alright, let's get back with the clay and start troweling the walls for June. And then maybe he will give me his blessing to build on his land. Home sweet home. Hello, Gramps. I'm here. I found the clay. I don't know if there was closer clay, but I'm an overachiever, man. You know? Sometimes you just gotta overachieve. So am I just gonna trowel this on? Oop, just a little slap right there. Alright, sir.
The workshop is coming along well. You work quickly, young man. All that remains is the roof.
Can do.
You will need more wood. And flax fibers are your best option for thatching. Look around for bamboo as well. You will need it to build scaffolding to reach the roof.
Well, it's a good thing that I gathered all that, sir, when I went down to the valley. So I should be able to just do it now, yeah? So we can press Q. We have a building menu for scaffolding. And then I'm going to place that, like, right there. So I can climb this. And then get up top with my hammer. Beautiful. And then the flax that I found. Ah. And that should just about do it. Oh, we gotta deconstruct the scaffolding now. Deconstruct scaffolding. Boom, done. I'm done, Gramps. I think your workshop's fully rebuilt now, yeah?
To think the old workshop had been left to rot for so long. Look at it now. Good as the day I first built it. Excellent. Oh, I can hear your stomach protesting. Hungry?
I'd prefer to keep working.
Oh, your stomach disagrees. Please find my granddaughter May. If you can help her with the farm, I'm sure she'd be happy to show you how to prepare some food.
Cool. All right, May. It's your job. It's your turn to teach me. I'm useless with my hands. I've never fed myself in my whole life. Hello there. How are you?
I don't know who you are, or where you come from. Nor do I understand why Jun has been so quick to trust you.
'Cause I'm awesome?
What I can tell you is that old man means everything to me. If any harm were to ever come to him,
I would never allow
then
that
we
to
have an
happen.
agreement. I hear my grandfather has already put you to work. Was there something you needed?
June asked me to lend you a hand with the farm because my tummy's grumbling.
I've managed to keep the farm running on my own for years. I'll make do a little longer. But if you're looking for a meal, you have to fix yourself one. I'll give you a few ingredients and a recipe. If you prepare a plot of soil and plant some vegetables. Here, you can have some of my seeds.
Thanks. Okay. So time to farm. So where are these crop fields? Okay, here we go. Actually, wait, this is a bunch of rice growing in here? Oh, cool. We can just scoop all that and get some rice seeds. And then I think I'm building right here. It seems to be like an open plot, right? Crop field. And then I think we can just like kind of line it up, right? And then, yeah, and then we make like a little square. But it looks like you can't like outline it too well. So let me just kind of like put it a little more inwards. Do this. There we go. Beautiful. And now I need to plow it, but I think I need to create a hoe. Unfortunately, your mom isn't around, so I'm gonna have to craft one. And now we plow. There we go. Plant a couple of seeds, so we got about 4 squares to work with. Plant some radishes. What do radish seeds look like? There we go, these are the ones that she just gave me. And then plant... Oh, look at that! And then I gotta water them. Unless they water themselves. Probably some rain coming in, I would hope, to do all the work for me.
I see you've planted the seeds. But growing food takes patience. When the time comes, make sure you harvest your crops. Here, the ingredients and the recipe I promised.
Thank you.
I may not be sure of your intentions, but I won't invite bad luck to this homestead by denying a guest proper hospitality. You can use my kitchen. It has everything you need to
Wow.
prepare the soup.
I'm cooking fried Hong Shan Katay. Okay. Whoa, cooking looks really intuitive. I love cooking so much, so this is going to be amazing. Right here. Okay, so right here, craft it. Oh yeah, whip that up. Some green beans, some wontons, a little rice, a little sprinkle of MSG, never hurt no one. And then we need to go ahead and eat our home-cooked meal now. And I'm gonna eat my home-cooked meal overlooking this beautiful Chinese valley. Hell yeah. Wow. Alright, May. What now? We good to go?
How was the soup?
Amazing.
It's one of Jun's favorites. He says it was my mother's recipe. Well, now you're fully sated. Jun wanted to work with you. I hope you won't forget our agreement.
I will not forget our agreement. I owe my life to this old man. Oh, she gave me, some amoeba? Okay, cool. So I got a couple of pancakes to work with, it looks like. Now, June, I'm gonna need some land, dude. I need to build this big old homestead for myself, please.
You have eaten then?
I have.
I hope May extended you some hospitality.
She was very gracious.
You need not pretend, friend. My granddaughter's bluntness has a reputation of its own, but it is not without cause.
She means well.
She lost her parents at an early age. And, well, I never quite measured up as a guardian either. Blame my failures for her discourtesy.
It's all right.
But my mind drifts again. What did I want to... Ah, yes. I took a closer look at the old workshop. Your work is good, but you will never reach your true potential with such crude tools.
What do you
Build
suggest?
a carpenter's workshop, and you shall have access to finer materials and tools. Though you will need to gather a few things. First, set up a mortar kiln.
Okay.
Then gather measures of limestone and rice. Together, when heated and combined in a kiln, they yield mortar. Once you've gathered enough mortar and wood, pack them in the caravan.
Okay. Into the caravan? Where are you taking me, dude? Oh, look at that caravan, too. That's sick. Oh, caravan chest. Whoa! Gramps, you are holding out. Alright. Okay, so infrastructure, field crafting, mortal kiln. I'm just gonna place it right here. How's that? Okay, it's backwards, but it's here. Gather stone, craft a primitive pickaxe. Okay, so I am out of stone. I guess we can gather stone using a pickaxe, but I need 2 stone to do that. Okay, gotcha. Stone, 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 where would I be if I was a stone? Probably rolling down a hill. I feel like I would not be a successful stone, I'm not gonna lie to you. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, this is like a little shortcut. Come back up to May's farm. Cool. Alright. Be careful not to fall off and taste my knees, that wouldn't be good. I don't think they're very delicious. Not gonna find out either. Alright, here's our last stone. Craft the pickaxe. Beep boop. Beautiful. And now we need limestone. Where would limestone be? Not really sure. It's probably the color of lime, which is green. That was a joke, for anybody wondering. So that's regular stone. Regular stone. Stone formation. So we could just break this giant rock right here? Wow. And it gave me 11 stone and then it like darkens. So you can just hit any old rock wall. That's really cool. It's not giving me limestone, but I like that. Really never gonna have to like look for stone if you have a pickaxe. That's for darn sure. We might have to head back down into that valley we were in before for limestone. More than likely. Now, where would I be if I was limestone? Blue flower, red thorn. Blue flower, red thorn. Blue flower, red thorn. Ooh, some onions. I'll take that. That's a good cooking ingredient. I use onions in everything. But that doesn't fix my limestone issue. Maybe up there? Whoa, fish! Can I grab them with my hands? I can't. I saw there was actually fishing rods. I'm not sure if I can make one yet, though. I can with rope. And rope requires flax. Actually, I could make a fishing rod real quick and catch some fish. If I remember correctly, there was flax just down the hill over here. I need to grab rice as well, because rice is combined with limestone to make mortar anyway. Ooh, look at sandy beach. Sand pile. Okay, I'm actually going to dig this, because I don't know if we're going to require it, and then he's going to have me run all the way back down to this valley again looking for this stuff, so let me grab some sand while I still can. I also realized I gained a skill point while I was up there. Arms of earth carry a heavy load to bear. You can carry an extra log, carry extra roof tiles, recover 25% materials when breaking, increase carrying capacity. I'm going to go with carrying capacity. There's also different like resolves and things like this where we can get some move speed. 10% more resources when gathering. Ooh. Oh, all of these would be so useful. I think for now we're going to do gathering items. And probably the miner's touch. 10% increase, and then as it goes up we get even more. That's going to pay for itself, man. Definitely. And this is some flax mixed in, which I was just talking about needing for rope. Oh god, I'm hearing like coyotes or hyenas or something. Is there like an old workbench at the top of that mountain? You see that? Huh. Wonder what's up there. Probably something important. Let me actually go ahead and take a little eat. Is that a little piggy? Yeah, it's like a boar or something. We're gonna be careful. Boar are quite evil, and I don't have anything to kill with quite yet. Hello, you got limestone over here? Stone made from lime, perhaps? I could just head up this mountain. We did see that weird thing at the top. All of this seems to just be normal stone. But maybe at higher elevations there's limestone. There's so much to explore, man. Holy crap. Oh yeah, look. Like an old tent or something. You gonna have free stuff? A vista point. Oh. That is a vista. And I have something pointy now. Oh my god. This is cool. Whoa. Okay. Oh, there's no way back up without building, though. So that is quite dangerous. I can build scaffolding, but I need to make sure I have enough bamboo to get out if we go even deeper. Is that where the limestone's gonna be? I don't know. Aha! Limestone. Found it over by the village. It's like these more like weird rocks in the water. I think they're in ponds and lakes. Okay, nice. All right, we know where to look now. There we go. This should be able to craft 100 mortar. Go ahead and throw in the rice. Throw in the lime. Put in a little bit of wood. And then start the fire. And the rice should cook down and fall into there, and the lime should cook down and fall into there, and we have ourselves a little bit of mortar once we mix it. Boom. How much mortar do we got? 200. Bam. Alright, so we need to supply it with 60 logs, so we have 30 total. Actually, I think I have a ton of logs on me at the moment. Oh wait, we can just craft the wood down into logs. Oh, we have all of the logs in the structure right next to us. So that mortar should be more than enough. Or should I say mortar than enough. And then logs, we just have to kind of throw them in. Is there a storage point for logs? Yeah, there's a log rack in the back. Gotcha. Okay. Well, that's going to take us a bit. We got to carry 2 by 2. Throw them in the back. I should have gone up in the thing that allows me to carry a couple more logs at a time, but this will be okay. I got this. I'm not unfamiliar with a bit of hard work. And the final piece, just like that. Nice. Okay. June, are you taking me to the property you're going to donate to me? I've been giving you this subliminal messaging the whole time that I want to start my own village.
You have gathered the materials.
Oh, of course, man. Am I going to choose an ugly spot? I don't think so. Okay, how do we take the caravan? Oh, I think we have to investigate the valley first. So we can take any one of those valleys, one of these 3 valleys here to start our base. So the one that I was running around in previously is this one over here across the bridge. There's also a central valley and a right side valley, so there's one this way as well. Let's see if this one's cooler. Okay, this one's got piggies. It's got flax. Things we need. But does it have like a really nice flat spot with a beautiful overlook of the mountainsides? I'm not sure. Okay. Yep. I like this spot. This is beautiful. The way back up to June isn't easy, though. It is quite the run. But if I can place this down by the water, the caravan, and build... Oh, yeah, look at this nice flat spot overlooking the mountains. We got tons of stone right there. I'm just wondering if there's going to be a small lake with limestone, because we're going to need a lot of mortar to build what we're going to build. But this does feel like a wonderful spot to do it. Plenty flat for our farms, and there is indeed a river right there with a little waterfall overlook. Oh, look at this. Oh yeah, this is it. This is the spot. And there's limestone right there in the river, I'm pretty sure. Clay, sand. Oh yeah. Oh, here she is. Look at this. All right, so now we can place the caravan down and pull the resources from it. So I'm going to put him right there. It looks like we just unlocked travel points, so we don't necessarily have to go sprint up to Yoon every single time. We can just use the fast travel points. We need a basic carpenter's workshop, which I would like to have the windows open up to this view. So let's go ahead and put it right here. And now we're building our first house from scratch. Stone and mortar. So we have a lot of supplies in the back of the caravan for this. Look at all this. Mortar, stone. And then we just go ahead and smack the foundation down. Ugh. This is quite the building. That's a big old foundation. No earthquake's taking this down. 8% done. And then we need sand, which I have on me. I gathered a whole bunch of it. Can't build it with a hammer. Oh, with a shovel. Okay, so we're gonna need a lot of different tools for what we're doing. Here we go. Sand. Sand, and then what's next? Oh, we need a sand over here too. Perfect. And then logs. So I definitely should have put this caravan a little closer. Can I just move it? I can. There we go, yeah. So now we can grab the logs from right here instead of running a mile for them. Luckily, they have all of the pre-cut holes that I require. Cutting each individual hole by hand. Each hole that I put in my own hand would be really difficult. And now we need a bit of raw beam. That's a planed beam, raw plank, raw beam. Beautiful. We hammer that boy up. I think we're going to end up with a couple more logs for support in the center. And this is just one of many structures we're going to be building, man. I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to build the Great Wall of China at some point. And I'm not even joking. There we go. We're getting some of the trusses down now. That'll hold up the roof fine. And my hammer broke. Okay. What do we need for another primitive hammer? I mean, he told me once this workshop is complete, we'll be able to build some more quality tools, which I definitely need. Especially if I'm going to go through 3 hammers just putting this son of a gun up. I need some metal. Maybe we'll have to go into that cave that I saw before. Explore down a little further. And then the main log there with some planed beams. I'm glad they gave me a lot of this stuff, man. But just wait until I have to make it all myself. That's going to be quite the job. But that's why we're going to be able to recruit people to help us. Oh my god. Alright, so it's time for the roof, it looks like. Need more raw beams. How are we feeling on raw beams? Oh, we got plenty of raw beams, but I think I'm going to need scaffolding. How close is bamboo from here? I think that might be our problem with our build location, is bamboo. Yeah. Bamboo is going to be a problem with our build location. I have a little bit on me, but I'm not sure it's going to be enough. Maybe I could teleport back to the old man and get some bamboo, because I don't think I can reach these peaks Yeah, see, I literally cannot reach the peak. Maybe if I jump. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I can't jump and build at the same time. That makes sense. So let's see if we have enough bamboo for scaffolding. I don't. Oh no. Let's travel back to the village, where this man has more bamboo than he can ever need. Thank you. Yep. I'm actually gonna grab a little bit, just so I don't have to keep coming back for it. I can just throw this in the caravan and use it. There we go. What is flapping around? That scared the bejesus out of me. Alright, and then we teleport back to the caravan. And we set up our scaffolding. So that way we can get up to that top beam there. Let's put the stairs on this side so it's really easy to get to. There we go. And now the true roof with the raw planks. There we go. Nice. And then we're just going to need, what, flax and some clay for the walls, if I'm remembering correctly what Papa June has taught me. Let's get up on the roof for this. Can I jump over? I can. And we just do it from the other side of the roof. I'm an ancient Chinese roofer all of a sudden. Look at that. Keep going. I'm getting thirsty though. And there goes another freaking hammer. Man, these new hammers better be worth it. I'm tired of building these things. I'm gonna have lunch on the roof while I overlook my beautiful valley that I live in now. And then quickly... Oh, they actually gave me water too? Oh, hell yeah, that's like the full meal. But I'm gonna need a kitchen pretty dang soon. I guess I could cook back at Grandpa's house. He's adopted me now. He's my grandpa. And whether he likes it or not, I don't think he does like it. But I did save him. I did fix his tire. I am handy. If I'm not anything, I am handy. Alright, it doesn't actually seem like I have all the wood that I need. I'm gonna have to chop a couple more trees. Yeah. Oh, wait, maybe. Maybe that was enough. Okay, what else now? Oh yeah, the walls. Look at that view through the windows. He did mention that people work better when there's a view. And that is a view. And then clay with the trowel. Where is my clay? We got some sand. Here's some clay. There's more down by the river if needed. There we go. Perfect. And what now? We good? The floor. With a chisel. Do I have a chisel? I don't remember making a chisel. This will be my first time chiseling. It's like a fancy floor. A fancy schmancy floor. Move out of the way. Okay, we gotta like not be standing on it. There we go. Wow, that's satisfying. More stone. You got more stone for me, or am I gonna have to gather it? You do have more stone. Lovely. June really hooked it up with the starting gear. But I mean, I am making this for June, right? Limestone. There we go. Is this like a specific spot? Oh, whoa. Oh, I made the benches. Ah. Heck yeah. Alright, so now we have our own trestle, our own carpenter's bench. Our own storage down here. Hell yeah. Nice. Okay, so this is where we're gonna grab our logs from. Well, this is built in a perfect location, huh? Okay, June wants to talk. What up, Gramps? What do you need to tell me about?
The speed with which you erected the carpenter's workshop is remarkable. Not 5 men could have achieved what you did alone. I sense there was something different about you.
Thank you, thank you.
But I meander. You should know such structures will attract traders, artisans, and others. Build more, and with time, you may find you fostered your own little settlement. May would not be very pleased about that, but I, for one, would surely welcome new faces around here. Regardless, you should rest now, friend. Heavens know you have earned it.
No rest for the wicked.
Your hard work was only matched by the eagerness with which you studied your craft. Though you spoke little more of your past, I was certain your ancestors were once great builders themselves. My granddaughter May, however, was less keen on your presence. She believed I trusted in you too readily. She questioned, how could I be so sure of your true intentions? I could not blame May for being so distrusting. All her life, my dear granddaughter's parentage caused her to be met with suspicion by those around her. It was only natural she returned the same distrust. But I know of too many myths and legends that speak of gods and heroes disguised as strangers, wandering the earth in search of virtue. What if you were one of them? A surprising arrival graced our home. An imperial messenger delivering a letter from the Emperor himself. After all these years left to fade and wither, the foundations of the beacon tower of the Great Wall would finally fulfill their purpose. The tower, a structure of paramount importance, was once again under construction. The Emperor requested capable hands to assist in the construction. No matter how willing I was, neither my age nor May would have ever allowed it. You, however, readily volunteered. I truly believe the same wind that carried you to my broken-down wagon now guides you to Badaling and the beacon tower. Follow it, my friend, wherever it takes you. Were I 10 years younger, I would have very much liked to join you. But I must remain home. May's orders, you see. It would take a far braver man to disobey her. Your journey will be long, so please, take the caravan. Your need for it is greater than mine. May and I wish you many safe returns. Whatever you require, we shall be here.
Okay. Looks like we're going to the city. Travel to the mountain area of the Great Wall. Okay. Where the hell is that? Oh, okay, here we go. So now we can travel to the larger map, and we can teleport to right here. So I've been hired to work on the Great Wall of China now. So it looks like I came from across that bridge. So I think I need to go up this way. Oh, these are like little side quests off of each side. Okay, so he's probably like a fisherman side quest. Okay, there's a lot of quests and a lot of things that we must construct and do. So that monk that I just talked at the bottom of the hill wanted me to repair this. Do I have enough planed planks on me? No, I don't. So, do I have any of my stuff? I do. So I'd have to go back, craft the planed planks, then come back here and repair things and then help all of these people. I bet the fisherman probably wants like a dock. And I wonder if I'm gonna have to craft those supplies to build the Great Wall. Look at that. Wow. The Great Wall of China. All these other workers and things. Is there someone I need to talk to here? To like accept my job? Yeah, we need to go up a little farther, about 70 meters. I just saw a small list of the things that we would need to build to complete the Great Wall of China task. And it is nuts. Look at all these people working. I bet the surveyor, or the main guy, is at the top here. Yeah, this is a gate to get through the Great Wall of China. Is that my caravan? Wow. It is. Where is Feng Zhao? Stone Masonry 1. Oh, he's down there? Okay, how do I get down there? I'm gonna go this way. For all the scaffolding they have built, made out of bamboo. Yeah. Imperial engineer. Hello, how do we build this?
Watch yourself around here. The last time we had an accident at the beacon tower, my predecessor was injured, and construction was delayed for weeks.
Respectfully, I'm familiar with the workings of a construction site, sir.
I'm Legion, the Imperial Engineer. If you truly know your way, then I have a request. One of our cranes is damaged beyond repair. We cannot risk another accident.
Okay.
If you can replace the crane with another, I would be in your debt.
All I would ask in return is knowledge of engineering.
Knowledge? Then we have an accord. Take this crane kit. Dismantle the damaged crane and assemble a new one in its place.
Okay. Simple crane kit. And where was the crane damaged, sir? Is that the crane up there? I think it is. Can I take this scaffolding? Excuse me, I know it's a really big brick, but I need to get by. Yeah, the crane is up there, so this bamboo scaffolding is probably the way up. Hello, crane repairman is here. Let's go ahead and deconstruct this one. And then we need to place a crane here. Boom. Acquired resource. Base of the primitive crane. Oh, okay. I see. So counterweight, loading platform, base. So put the base there. And then the counterweight. And then the arms. The wheels. And the platform. There we go. It's built, dude. You gonna give me knowledge or something? Now I can like build something back in my village? Hello, hello, it's done.
It appears you were not entirely forthcoming with me, friend. A construction site is but a small part of what you know. You have an affinity for machinery as well.
I still appreciate any knowledge you can
As
impart.
agreed, I will instruct you in the ways of engineering. An engineer's workshop will serve you well in crafting machinery, capable of bearing more weight than by 100 strong men.
Ooh. So is he gonna... Yeah, so now I can craft the basic engineering workshop in my village. So, alright. Now I can go back home on my caravan. So, what I'm gonna want to do... Jump right here. Back to the village, and then my caravan. Hello, home sweet home caravan, and now basic engineering workshop is next, which looks like there's a beautiful spot for that right here. And we can build a simple crane now, which is sick. Engineer's workshop. Oh my god, this thing is freaking huge. But right there is perfect. And then we would need stone plus mortar to build this, so we're probably going to have to hit our own stones and create our own mortar. And start working on this slowly but surely. So when we complete this, then we'll obviously get the next chunk in the quest line to build the Great Wall of China. And then maybe we'll talk to like another person and they'll give us an idea of how to build the next thing. But in order to make mortar, I'm going to need one of those like little like... What was that little smelter, right? Field crafting. Oh, field kitchen and a mortar kiln. So we need a little bit of stone. I'm going to want to create a field kitchen as well. I'm not completely out of food yet, but my little dumpling soup is running thin, slowly but surely. And I need stone, and I can gather stone from any one of these stone sources. This is why when I'm using my skill tree XP, I really, really want to just go up in extraction as much as humanly possible. Because the amount of stuff that we're going to need to craft these, like, elaborate buildings is insane. But June did say that the more that we build, the more people that will want to come and trade and hang out and possibly even live and work here. So maybe with the engineering building, we'll be able to get some hands-on for some help. Maybe people will start building for us, maybe people will start crafting for us, and hopefully start gathering for us, because there's a lot of gathering to do. that should do it for our little field crafting stations. Our kiln. Ready to go. Can I sneak it in between these two buildings here? No, that engineering building's going to be so big, it's ridiculous. So let's go ahead and put the field crafting stuff here. Mortar kiln, and we need a little bit of wood for the field kitchen. And then I need to craft a fishing rod, and maybe even some scaffolding across this river so I can stop jumping across it. Because a fishing rod will probably allow us to make quite a few yummy meals. There's a bunny. I don't have a bow yet. I would like to be able to kill some stuff for meat. There we go, field kitchen for cooking. And what can we cook at the moment? Amoeba, we need rice, radish. Can't make anything at the moment, Stewed fish, we need ginger, garlic, cloves. I could start farming. I do have quite a bit of seeds, and hopefully we can find like a trader of some kind. Is there rice down here where I can make some mortar? A little bit of wild rice, perhaps? Yeah, right here, nice. Oh, we can drink here as well. I found a really good build spot, huh? We're gonna have no problem surviving here. Until a giant rock falls on my head when I'm building the Great Wall. That could be a problem. But here we go, we put the rice in. Limestone. I thought I saw some limestone just up the river here. But my pickaxe did break, so I'm gonna need another one of those. Thank you. So we should definitely be growing some rice. That's for darn sure. If it's used for crafting and eating, it's gonna be quite important. Here we go. Deposit the limestone. Mix that up in the center, right? No, we need to light it first. There we go. Start it up. Wait for it to fall into the middle. Perfect. Give it a good mix. It gives us about 200 mortar to work with. And with all those excess stones that I just gathered, we should be able to get at least the foundation of the engineering building done. At least to start. I would like to go help those people back in the valley of where they're building the Great Wall at some point as well, because I wonder if they're going to give me some cool stuff. Maybe one of them's going to teach me how to fish, which might be our primary food source. Oh, this has like crazy stone foundational pillars, huh? Sand with a shovel, if I'm not mistaken. And do we have sand deposits near here? Because sand... Oh, yeah, look at all the sand deposits right there. Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay, perfect. Alrighty. This is where we're going to end today's episode, Chinese Frontiers. This has been really fun. If you guys want to see more, please let me know with a comment on the video. A like helps tremendously. Let me know what your favorite thing about the game is so far. I definitely want to see where this goes. This is pretty fun. I really like the building mechanics. I like the atmosphere. I like the idea and the universe, and obviously the views. Can't go wrong. There'll be a bunch of videos on your screen right now if you want to hang out a little bit longer. And of course, be sure to check back tomorrow for another video, and I will see you in the next one. Adios.